Yo, what's going on, everybody? Los here, coming back at you with another video. This time, I went to a local show in the area and picked up all these books right here. So, if you want to know what I got, you know what to do. Hop on that train, take a journey with me. All right, so we're back, and sorry for my voice. It's a little raspy. Got a little bit of a cold, a little bit of a sore throat, so I might sound a little strange. But just wanted to get this out here and show you some books that I got. So, like I said, it was a local show, kind of. It was about an hour away from me, in Eden, Enfield, Connecticut. So it was about an hour away from me, and it was called the East of the River comic book and collectible show. So nice little show. I believe it was only like $1 for the entrance fee. Those two floors, I didn't make it to both floors. I was only able to make it to one floor just because I thought it was the time was from 10 to 5. It actually was only 10 to 3, and when I got out there it was kind of late. So I didn't have a lot of time. I actually didn't record any video as well, just like I said, because I didn't have time. I just wanted to go in, try to find some books, and get out, right? So without further ado, I'm going to show you the books I got. So the first vendor I went to, all the books that he had were $1. And first book I picked up was Rocket and Groot #1, but this is the second print. You can tell the blue up here, and it also says second print right there. So I don't think there's anything significant other than it's a second print. But I thought it was a pretty cool cover. So, and for $1, why not? Next is the New Guardians #2, and the significance of this, 80s book is it's the first appearance of, excuse me, of Snowflame, and it is a cocaine-powered supervillain. So, yeah, you gotta love the 80s there, huh? So, snag that, why not, right? That was pretty funny. Next is the Demon #13, and this is just a cool Lobo cover. I'm not sure if this is the first time that they battle, but for $1, I figured I'd pick it up. Lobo right now is actually pretty hot. Anything with him seems to be kind of spiking in value because of the whole Jason Momoa potentially playing him, and him being in a movie or something like that. So, pick those up when you can. This next one I thought was pretty cool, and it is New X-Men #129. And this is the second appearance of Fantanomax and the first cover appearance. I could be saying his name wrong, but that's how I pronounce it. And it kind of looks like that's a newsstand copy right there. So I think that's pretty cool. So those were all from one vendor that I picked up, all for $1 a piece. Next vendor also had some dollar bin books, and kind of went through those. Didn't find much, but I did find one book, and that is Journey into Mystery #646. And the significance of this is the first time, or this is when the title is the first Lady Sif story, right? It goes into her story, and this is also a very cool Jeff DeCall cover. So his covers have been picking up some steam a little bit as well. So snag that for $1. Next one is a nice low grade copy of a book that I've been trying to pick up, and it is the first appearances and cover appearances of Death in comics, right? So whether it be DC, Marvel, Vertigo, any kind of indie, I've been trying to pick them up. And so this is the second time she appears in Marvel Comics, and that is War is Hell #10. And you can see right here, she's on the cover there, and she's on the cover here. Or I say she, but just Death. And I believe issue #9 is the first time the Death appears. And it had a $2 price tag, or I think it was like $2 or $3. He gave it to me for $1, so I was like, yeah. So I'll take that. And yep. So that was another vendor. So I went from one vendor, got one book, then went to another vendor, got another book. That for the War is Hell. And then the last vendor that I was able to snag some books, he had a bunch of dollar bin books, and then he also had some a little more higher price, kind of like key issues and stuff. So the first one that I got in the dollar bin was Lobo #1, and this has the foil embossed crotch shot there. I believe like this is his like third solo title. So I got that one. So dollar. Next was West Coast Avengers #61, and this is the origin of Immortus, and it's also the first time that Scarlet Witch is revealed to be a Nexus being, and it was a nice newsstand copy. Could use a clean and press, and I know this book has dropped in price, but $1. Next is Catwoman #23, and this is the first print, and this is the first appearance of the new Catgirl. So I know this kind of like picked up steam a little bit back in the day, and it's kind of falling by the wayside. But again, you never know when books will pick back up. So when they drop for $1, you scoop them up. And next was Batgirl #14, and this is early Art Germ cover when he was on Batgirl. So and this was he had this listed for $5. So scoop this up, and then the last book that I was able to get from him was Lobo #64, and this is the last issue of the Lobo of that run. Very scarce issue with the Demon. I think anything from like 60 to 64, those last issues were very under ordered. And then this is a key issue with him playing God and obviously Demon. Also, I think issue #63 is like a 2-part series. Whenever you can snag these, you definitely snag them up. I believe there's only like 13 or 17 total books of this graded on the census, and there's only like 13 9/8. So, and this is actually a really clean copy. And I was able to get all those books from him for $20. So, got a nice little deal out of it. And that was pretty much it from the show, right? Like I said, I didn't have a lot of time, so I just kind of was like rushing through everything, trying to find some books. And then after that, as I was leaving, there's actually a local shop that was right down the street. So I was like, you know what? Let me stop off here and see what I could find in here. I've been to this place before, but like I said, it's an hour away from me, so I don't get to it very often. And it's Most Excellent Comics and Gaming, and it's also in Enfield, Connecticut. A little tough for me to say. And it was literally right down the street from where they were having the show. So I went in there and kind of dug through some back issues, and the first book I was able to find was X-Men #205, and this is the Mutant Messiah Complex storyline. It kind of ran through a bunch of issues through X Factor, X Force, and X-Men, and this is the first Hope Summers as an adult. So, and $5, so I'll take that. And the last book I was able to find was they had some bigger books at the counter, and I was looking through those and ran across this one, and that is Power Man and Iron Fist #66. And the significance of this is actually the second appearance of Sabretooth. So I don't have the first appearance. It's kind of a pricey book, but I was able to snag this guy right here. He had it listed for $12. I asked him if he could do 10. He said yes. So for $10, it's not bad. Pretty clean copy. Like I said, it could use a press. All the spine ticks that I see are non-color breaking. So yeah, I mean, it's not a bad copy. You get this graded, and high grade copies of this still go for over $100. So you can't beat that, right? For $10, second appearance. All right, so that was my haul, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys think of my haul. Like I said, I think for all the books combined, both the places, I think I spent $35 for everything. And let me know what's your favorite book. Write in the comments down below. And until next time, talk to you guys later. Peace.